The biggest lesson I learned in the startup world was the lesson of being too early to the market. When I joined Ice Energy, this was back in 2003 as an advisor, and then when I joined them full time in 2009, I got to know a company that had a great product, it had a great team, and there was a genuine need for this product. This was not a case of somebody making a product that was in search of a problem. The product, which was a thermal energy storage product, it was and is a terrific solution to a real problem. The problem that Ice Energy had and that I saw was despite a great product, despite it solving a real problem, despite having a great team to execute, they were simply too early to the market. The market was not ready for this. The need was not perceived as urgent or as big as it turned out to be. And it really wasn't until 2013 that the market caught up with where Ice Energy was. And in the meantime, Ice Energy did everything it could to bring this market forward, whether that's changing people, changing processes, tweaking the product, but none of it really had the desired effect of bringing the market forward. The market evolved as the market evolved. And when the market for energy storage emerged in 2013, it really emerged. And Ice Energy benefited tremendously at that time. But before then, it was years, and I mean, would have been at least 10 years of hard slogging that I would equate to kind of beating your head against the wall, trying to make a market that wasn't really there yet, trying to influence it, trying to bring it forward, and it just wasn't happening. And in the process, it cost a lot of money. It cost a lot of people their jobs. And it didn't really do anything in terms of bringing that market forward. Now, for Ice Energy, thankfully, the business did survive. There was a cost in terms of the people that didn't get to continue with the company, but the company did survive. And then it now thrives as a result of having survived. But that was my single biggest lesson learned from the startup world is you got to be really clear-headed, really objective, not in love with your own product, not in love with your own team, and look at the market, and you got to be sure the market's ready for you. Because if you think you're going to bring the market forward, you're going to create it when it's not there yet, while that's possible, you might have been the inventor of the Walkman back then and made a market that people saw it and said, I got to have that, even though they didn't know it before. Well, that's possible. That's highly unlikely. What you really are going to need is you're going to need a clear market as part of this equation of success. So that was my number one biggest, and I would say most expensive lesson learned